It is a great joy to see the church body work together and see how the Lord uses all of our gifts.
I think what's starting to happen is that the church is getting a reputation as a church that really does care.
And hopefully we've done something of eternal value when we come here, not just something of temporary value.
Well, First Baptist Durham was established in 1845. It's, I think, the first church that was established in this area. The area was somewhat rural at that point, and the community developed around it. But recently, over the last, I would say, 5 to 10 years, there's been a real focus by the community, the city of Durham, in upgrading the image. In terms of the living areas, it's the same. It's actually in some ways getting worse. And I think that churches have to step up with the gospel of Jesus Christ to make an impact on the community. So there are significant challenges.
That's right. From what I understand and what people say, this is the area of Durham that has the most crime. In fact, I think the greatest poverty is in the 27701 zip code.
I thank you for all the hard work that you put in yesterday.
Director of Urban Ministry is Matthew Hodges, and his responsibility is to focus on ministries that will build a bridge from this local congregation to the community. And by build a bridge, I mean bring our lives in contact with those who ordinarily we wouldn't come in contact with.
We believe that two of the talents that God has given this church are medical professionals and people with sound biblical knowledge. And so we want to provide that to our community.
Hi, my name is Jack Evans. I've been a member of First Baptist Church here in Durham since about 1950. Yesterday we had a health fair. This is probably about the 10th one we've had around here. And this health fair is intended especially to reach out to this particular neighborhood.
Okay, so basically this test for peripheral vision, so it's an indicator for glaucoma. So basically what you're going to do is look into there, and every time you see a squiggly line, you're going to hit the button.
First Baptist is obviously in an urban area, and as a result of that, we have a lot of people within the surrounding community, probably within walking distance of the church, that are either underinsured or completely uninsured. And one of the reasons that we do this clinic is so that we can serve those people.
That's right. Over the last several years, we realized the great need in this community for health care. And when we examine, we look at the church body and understand that there are a variety of different medical professionals here, the Lord just made it clear to us that one of the ways that we can serve and reach out to the community is through an event like this, such as the health fair.
Lamisil? Okay, fine. I got some here. We'll give you some samples of one.
So some of the services we're providing today are podiatry, foot care. We have a team of physical therapists from Duke. We're doing nutrition and dietitian advice. We're taking blood sugars to look at people who are borderline diabetic, blood pressure. Then, of course, we've got the dental bus, which is one of the bigger, bigger draws that people come in.
So this test right here is called a visual field screen, okay? And so this looks at your peripheral vision.
We thank the Lord for the fact that He uses a variety of gifts for one purpose, and we're all the body of Christ.
And we're looking at that as a possibility of an ongoing ministry. We can get the dental bus from the state convention, and the Baptist men do a great job with the dental bus, and it's available. And we've got good dentists, so if we could have an ongoing presence with the dental work, I think that would be very attractive to the community.
A lot of these people are not involved in churches. A lot of them are not believers, and what we want to do is, in addition to offering medical and dental care, we want to offer the gospel to these people, because in that way we feel that we've done something eternal.
And so it's just a nice thing to be out in the community, see all the people who really can't afford eye exams, and just help out people. It makes you feel good inside to be able to do that.
We exist to delight in, to display, and to declare the glory of God, and equip others to spread that delight to all nations. And so we want to be the kind of congregation where people come in here and they feel the delight we have in God.
One of the blessings of doing a ministry such as the health fair is being reminded of the need that we all have for God's grace and God's power and God's strength in our life.
So we can help everyone in different ways, and I think this is just one of the ways to do it, and to kind of treat the whole person.
We have not seen a lot of resistance or opposition. Really, I'd have to say we haven't seen any within the church. Instead, what had to happen is that the church had to embrace in general a commitment to follow Jesus Christ scripturally, and that included urban ministry.
We're fairly new here. We've been members for about a year, and so I've gotten to know a lot of people in the church, and it's been neat to be able to see how our church is reaching out to the local community, because it definitely is a kind of a commuter church. We all come from all over the place.
I've heard it said that Sunday morning is one of the most segregated hours of the entire week, and I think that's been the case. And we welcome and would be delighted to see people from the community worshiping with us on Sunday morning, and some do. But that's going to take a long time, I think, to see the numbers there grow and grow, so people feel comfortable and know that they're welcome, which they are, and to feel the love that this congregation will have for them.
In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, united with us in his death and also in his glorious resurrection. All God's people said, amen.
And I just think this church is in such a great place to be part of the revitalization of downtown Durham and everything. There's so much going on down here, and it's bringing a lot of people into this area. And so I just think we're ideally placed to be able to really be making an impact.
It's not an easy task, but it's a task that we believe we have a responsibility to before the Lord, that we're going to give an account. Did we reach this community with the gospel? So we want to take small steps to the community so the community know, hey, First Baptist cares not only about the people in the church, but also we care about the people in our community.
2 thumbs up for me. Health fair.